Hi guys, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, the Pontiff, the Guru's Guru. Today guys, I'd like to talk about the life cycle of a YouTube host or friend of ArchieLuxury. See, I gotta tell you the truth there. I recently had a bust up with one of my YouTube presenters. And before everyone says, Archie, how could it happen? What the fuck went wrong? Well, let me explain to you. See, every person I do collaborations with who does videos with me, they go through a sort of a life cycle. It's like the silkworm. It's not an indefinite thing. I wish we could live here forever, but it just doesn't work that way. When you're dealing with the Pontiff, things get a little bit out of hand. Egos go through the roof. People need to be put in their place, and nasty things happen. I recently had a falling out with Clive from Live Without Clivers. And I gotta be honest with you, I want to explain the life cycle so you guys can see it. So initially, there is the initial contact. There's the admiration. This is where this person seeks your advice, pays for your expertise, either delivers expensive gifts or gives me a fuckload of money. I then proceed to deliver my wisdom and charm and wit and deliver the message to them. What happens after this? Well, I'll tell you exactly what happens. Then they start saying, hey, Arch, you're pretty clever. How about we do a collaboration? And, I'm happy to work with anyone. So we start doing a collab. And before you know it, they love you. They can't get enough of you. They can't do enough to help you. They can't do enough for you. They want to constantly do live shows or chats or videos. They constantly want to talk to you and seek your counsel. And this is what I call the honeymoon phase. The honeymoon phase, where any sexual thing is on the menu. Anything goes in this part here. You ask them to murder somebody, they'll do it for you. So this is the honeymoon phase. And then we get to the next stage, which is the second part, which is the of the infatuation, is the grind. Suddenly it becomes a grind. So when before they were available, anytime you wanted to ask them something or do something, they were available. Suddenly their schedule tightens up. So that's okay, not a problem. Then we have their ego. Their ego gets stroked. This is the third phase. Their ego. See, what happens is the fame from appearing with the Pontiff starts to grow, and they get recognition. They may go to shows, they may get recognized, they get kudos and brownie points. Then that leads us to the fourth stage, is where they get too fucking big for their boots. Too fucking big for their boots. And what happens then? They overstep the mark. They overstep the mark. They think they're too fucking important. And, it ends badly. They got to be put back into line. A few nasty court words. And all of a sudden, it's like your first fight in a relationship with a woman. You're the biggest cunt in the world, but it's like the first affair you have. You'll always be forgiven the first time. It's the second, third, or fourth affair that these bitches, or your so-called YouTube friends, won't forgive you. And then you come back after the regroup, where they've eaten a shit sandwich to get you back, but their ego is what drives these fuckers. So it leads to the fifth phase, where they get out of line again. Now, the Pontiff, he doesn't want to blow a good thing. Super chats are very profitable. So he bites the tongue tongue! He bites his fucking tongue until he can't stand it. There's abuse in the comments when he posts videos. There's abuse on Facebook. There's a real nasty, pungent stench. And this is when the pontiff, at his weakest, when he's having a little bit of the medicinal drop, the pontiff, he'll fucking explode. He'll explode. Oh, it's nasty. It's like a Porsche IMS intermittent bearing failure. Absolute disaster. The whole thing explodes. He mentions some truths, and there's no humble way to come back. It's fuck this. It's completely fucked. And that's when these people, they take their bat and their ball and they go and start their own YouTube channel. How many times has this happened? Let me tell you this. It's happened more times than I've had hot dinners. And the Clivers, he's not the first one to have this happen. It happened with the sucker horn, okay? It happened with, it happened so many friendships, relationships, it always goes sour. And it happened with that guy who founded the Brisbane Watch Forum with me, Jamie. He was my best mate, couldn't do enough to help me. Now he won't even answer my fucking calls. And this is the way it is. They get ego. They get their ego out of bounds, out of control. They're nasty fuckers. They're nasty fuckers. So I just want to say now, officially, Clyde, you are defrocked. You are defrocked. You're no longer a cardinal. You are no longer have any superpowers at all. I revoke. You are defrocked. Defrocked, fuckers. Defrocked. He's defrocked. No more. He has no rights whatsoever. Defrocked. Defucked. Defucked. So that's the life cycle of a YouTube friend or someone you do videos with. This is always the way it works. So it's like selling Amway or multi-level marketing. Gotta keep putting fuckers in the top. Keep throwing them in because they keep falling out the bottom. And the only one that's really lasted is the sucker horn. Sucker Hornus has lasted. And that's the only one who has lasted. Every fucking other one, it's always ended badly. So from that early phase, that cocoon larva stage where the silkworm was busy eating the mulberry leaves, where he couldn't do enough for you. You were the greatest. He always wanted to work with you. He turns into a nasty fucking cunt who hates your guts. He's continually chomping at the bit. Well, fuck knuckle, you were the one who licked my ass in the plover, the silkworm eating the fucking mulberry leaves. At that phase, you were licking my ass. Licking my ass. And it's just, this is the life cycle. It's a life cycle. It happens over and over again. So, I just wanted to make this vid so you fuckers can understand it. I'm quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. Please like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and don't forget to tell the fuckheads who are mentioned in this video. Anyone who's had a falling out with me, you can tell them about it. And don't forget, put a few really nasty fucking comments below. I'm ArchieLuxury, the Pontiff, fuckers!